Wolverines come in 2-5 overall after winning 2 out of their last 3, including their first ever win against Johns Hopkins a week ago as the opening faceoff won by Nick Rowlett. Michigan in the whites this afternoon. Terrapins in the red unis with the red lids. Maryland comes in still perfect on the year. Now through X. Trying to go topside, turning is Zawada. He is absolutely harassed, turning and just high over the crossbar. Michigan on the backup behind the cage. But that shot zipping just wide, so the shot clock will stay at 53 as they take it out of the corner. Working his way out in front. Turning on Maker. Now Myers. Myers hung up at X. Terrapin's not playing him. Now they step out to him. Out in front, buries the shot for the goal. Michigan out to the 1-0 lead less than 2 minutes in. Grant McCurry picked up the loose ball. Now in the hands of Bryce Clay. He'll work it to X. Michigan very strong on that loose ball. Earns themselves the possession 20 seconds into the shot clock. They'll settle it in the alley. Now come up top to Boehm. That Myers goal, the 72nd goal for the Wolverines this year. Averaging just about 10 per contest. Boehm goes middle all the way through, now far side. Tyler Papa goes to X with it. Topside turning and scoring. 2-0 Maize and Blue. For Michigan, got it over and was absolutely harassed once he got it past the midline, but held possession for Michigan as they work it to Myers. Stepping down, shot, save made high in the air. Not sure the two Michigan players sitting at X knew where that ball went once it went up in the air, but made their way back towards the end line to make sure they had the backup either way. In front, Bryce Clay with the goal. Didn't take long once he got it on his stick. Trying to go topside through X. Moves it up top, Boehm. Now Papa steps to his left. $20 seconds left on the shot clock for Michigan. Zawada pushing his way above GLE. Now he'll roll back. Still patient. But Michigan's got to go as the shot clock winding down. They're hung up behind the cage. Now topside Papa. Steps down inside. Lets it go as he falls to the turf. From the substitution box comes Stevenson. He'll push it far side. Jackson down the alley. Moves it to X for Boehm. Boehm top of the box. Myers turning right. Extra pass, zipping one low. And just wide of the cage. Michigan on the backup. 45 still on the shot clock. Pick at X. Zawada stepping through to his left. Now inside turning, and another one for Bryce Clay, number 2 on the afternoon. But it is worth noting, this is a Maryland offense that's had runs of 6 goals or more in every game so far this year. Wisnauskas works it to X. Now Fairman gets a step, rolls back, inside, hands free, bounces it past Kirikov for the goal. Aft. Fairman this way for Wisnauskas, now to X. Tried it on the doorstep, but was locked off. Now Fairman working on Cosgrove, shot up high. Right over the crossbar. Now Bernhardt, he's got a pull on him. DeMaio working on Cosgrove. Inside turn and shot scored by Jared Bernhardt. Myers has a goal already today. And we'll get a whistle behind the cage called against Michigan. It'll be a turnover. Just the Wolverines' second turnover of the day. 2 on the other side for Maryland. Higgins gets it into the offensive end. Now he'll come off for a substitution. Bernhardt turning and scores. And as he hits the deck, a couple flags come flying out. If you have one around. Turning, shooting high over the cage. Darby thought he had the backup for Michigan. The official says it'll be Terp's ball. Shooting, skipped it all the way through the crease. Ball sprung free off the end line. It'll stay at this end. With just 10 seconds left on the Zog penalty. Fairman step down, fire and score. Backside high over the shoulder of John Kirikoff. 5-4 on the shot clock. Trying to work their way out in front. Zawada gives it up to Tyler Papa. One more Bryce Clay, ball's loose. Have to turn and get rid of it. Instead, the ground ball scooped up by Maryland as the shot clock buzzer sounded. Now they look to clear. They'll have an opportunity to tie the game up at 5 if they can put one by John Kirikoff. Eric Maliver carries down the near side. He's got Michael Cosgrove on him. He'll run it through X. Now Bernhardt gets topside, backhanded shot up high, and he scores. Maryland can take their first lead of the game with their next goal. And that would give them yet another 6-goal run on the year if they were able to do so. Up top, Griffin Brown. Bernhardt. Maliver rolls back, gives it back Bernhardt. That pass deflected as it made its way to X. Stepping inside, turning, and a slam dunk on the doorstep. Jared Bernhardt, number 4 on. Finding themselves in their first deficit of the day. Putting the spin cycle on with Stevenson. Now it sits at X. Boehm content to just hang up at X. Now steps in front. Rolls back to the right hand. Maryland defensively playing much better than they did in the opening quarters. That ball comes loose. And away with it come the Terrapins, off and running. This is Kaufman. One more on the doorstep and a slam dunk goal. Dylan Maltz. That's why he shoots 50. Wehrman. Kaufman earned the assist on the Dylan Maltz goal just a moment ago. Excuse me, Daniel Maltz. Dylan Maltz is Daniel's older brother. And a shot inside and a goal. The run continues for the Maryland Terrapins. Their lead extends. It will be Maryland's ball out of the timeout, called by John Tillman. Kyle Long moves it to X. In front, DeMaio up high and scores. It's also put a few past John Kirikoff. But we are set to begin the second half here from Ann Arbor, Michigan. And the face-off won by the Terrapins. They'll throw it all the way back in their defensive end. As McNaney walks it up. A race to the end line. They'll say it stays at this end. The Maryland fans in attendance appreciating the call. The Michigan faithful not so friendly to it. Turning and scoring is Bernhardt again. Number 5 on the day for Jared Bernhardt. Way for DeMaio. DeMaio goes back for Long, steps inside off the pick. Now Higgins retreats across the midline so they can bring in Bubba Fairman from the sideline. Fairman had 2 in that first half as they swing it up top to him. Cutting DeMaio to Wisnauskas at X. Feet out in front and a score up high. Michigan had plenty of time on the clear. Now they'll settle it. The Wolverines have gotten a few stops here as of late. Just haven't been able to capitalize on the other end. McCurry to his left, hands-free shot, bounced to the left of Logan McNaney. Outlet pass over midfield. Here come the Terrapins. Pass inside. Moves it to his left hand and scores. Daniel Maltz. Stevenson gets it from Myers coming out of the box. To his right. Now Jackson down the alley. He'll move it to X. Zawada. Up top. Step down shot just wide. McNaney got his stick to it. Ball's loose. Scooped up by the Terrapins defense. Here they come left to right. Bernhardt, extra pass, step down, shot and a goal. Logan Wisnauskas. Excuse me. Ball was kicked free. Michigan held in, but scooped up by Jake Higgins, number 57 in red. He'll go far side alley for Bernhardt. Wisnauskas turning. Kick save made. DeMaio on the restart. Skip it across. Shot in the score. Anthony DeMaio. The Terrapins already 1 out of 1 on the man up today. 9 for 19 on the year. Extra pass in front and a goal. Anthony DeMaio. He skipped it across the crease to the left. And a wide open net for Anthony DeMaio to bury it. His 4th of the game, one off from tying Bernhardt, who has 5. And now the high-scoring Maryland offense, just 1 goal from tying their season average. Fairman for Bernhardt. Back up top, they keep swinging it. Back to Bernhardt. On the crease, DeMaio turns and puts it past Kirikoff again. A big reason why he's one of the top midfield prospects, midfield/attack prospects in this month's Premier Lacrosse College Draft. Wolverines with possession. Boehm gives it off. Stevenson skips it this way. Avery Myers ends the run of 16 unanswered. But a lot of ground still to cover for the Wolverines. Tie up on the face-off. Ball is still loose. Raked out and scooped up by Rowlett. And we should have a trip here as the flag comes out. That'll be a trip with possession. Rowlett steps down and scores up high, beating Logan McNaney for the goal. Back-to-back goals by Jared Bernhardt, a 7-point outing so far through 3 quarters, 5 goals, 2 assists. As the final few seconds of the Michigan man advantage tick down. Shot and a goal by Zawada. Another one for Michigan. As we hit just over 2 minutes gone by in the final quarter, Bonomi with it up top. Now swing it all the way back through to X. Clay on the pick. Inside move was Zawada, gave it up. Bryce Clay in front, bounces it through the 5-hole of McNaney. Wisnauskas 3 points on the day, 1 goal, 2 assists, as he sailed that one wide of the cage. Now Fairman with it. Just 20 seconds off the shot clock for the Terrapins. Kyle Long steps inside, got his right hand free, passes off for Wisnauskas, and he scores up high. Second of the day for Logan Wisnauskas. He'll sit for 1 minute. Michigan on the man up. This is their second extra man opportunity of the game. Put one by McNaney on the first try. Zawada in front, drops it low on the doorstep for the score. 2 out of 2 on the extra man for the Michigan Wolverines. And it's Eric Maliver who they tag with the offside call. So he'll sit for 30 seconds. The third extra man opportunity for the Wolverines so far. 2 out of 2 on the day. Step down, shot up high and a goal. Jacob Jackson. The Wolverines remain perfect on the man up. 3 sophomore, now up to 8 goals on the year. For number 15 in white, face-off won by Weirman. Four minutes to go here from Ann Arbor, Michigan. A 6-goal differential as Fairman rips a shot with the right hand and scores. Absolutely cranked it to go as Boehm handles with it at X. Now working against Grill. Has it in the left hand as he turns with it, gives it off. Dancing with it is Zawada. Gives it off to Michael Boehm, and he scores up high. So Wisnauskas handles it. He'll drop it into the corner, and that will do it. The Maryland Terrapins, for the first time since 2004, are 8-0 on the year.